This video is intended for adults and children upwards the age of 14. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's good, people? Welcome back to the Nerd Crate. Your Nerdism fix today is something that you don't see that often on my channel. I bought SHF Vega for my buddy Andy at TF Robots over there in the Netherlands. You guys know I'm usually a Stone Collectibles guy, so this could be a hard one. Welcome back, guys. So like I said, I bought this for my buddy Andy, my co-host from Voice of K-On, and I fiddled around with this guy already a little bit. When was it? Wednesday evening, right? This Wednesday evening. And it's a good figure, but it feels like thin and kind of brittle, you know? Like I reviewed, you don't really see it back there. I reviewed Thanos. I put it in the description and also here. And the tolerances on the hands and everything that were a little bit off, you know? And that's why I'm not an SHF guy. Like the hard plastic to hard plastic when exchanging the hands, cringy, very cringy to me, you know? But the articulation on this guy is great. So we'll see a little bit what this guy can do and also what he comes with. But of course, at first, packaging. Usual SH Figurarts. I left the background back in there because otherwise it would have been plain gray. Holographic Tamashi Nations quality sticker on the front. SH Figurarts fighting body is partially varnished. So is Vega. Great pose, a little bit of a styling going on. Street Fighter 5 number 10 Vega, Tamashi Nations and all that. Rotate to the left, SH Figurarts, new standard figures, blah blah blah, number 10 Vega, all partially varnished. That's very nice. Again, rotated to the left. On the back we got some poses with some of the background going on, pretty good spliced in there. The sweet whisper of death I just see, that's pretty cool. Few examples on molding, movable, option pass forwarding, and also a little bit of tech specs. That's interesting. Height, weight, nationality, job, importer, interessant, very interesting. And also again rotated to the left, Street Fighter 5 number 10 Vega. Partially varnished, again rotated to the left. And on the top we got the rest of his window box, and below we got, uh-oh, there's a little bit of a peel going on. SHS went sloppy. And below we got number 10 Vega, so, and another picture. So that's nice, pretty good packaging, but everything else, and there is a little bit we're gonna do back there, because when I recorded, I already was there and did something else. So Vega comes pretty packing, but I didn't put it up there. But of course, he comes with instructions, and everything is black and white, like a schematic styled. We see a lot of joints here, warning, may rub off. That is bad. I mean, at least they address it, but this is bad. Articulation, like you can have, oh, you can remove the mask. Okay, that is cool, we're gonna look into that. I just slightly fiddled with him and I thought the mask is not removable, but it is. So also how to remove the fists and waistcloth or the little scarf thingy on his waist, and also the mesh white on the back. So then we got the rest of his little scarf, and it's sculpted nicely. It's sculpted nicely, but it's just, I believe it's only, I think it's only colorless. A little ball joint here, so you can adjust that inside the pack. That is pretty nice, and you just put it into Vega's waist. I'm having actually a little bit of reservations of doing this because on my Thanos, those pack holes, they were not tolerance well. So I'm not showing you like this and you can hold it down like that, but otherwise we're gonna unpack it again real safely and put it to the side again. Next up it comes with the head. which looks pretty fine. I don't know, it looks a little bit stoned or something like that. I mean, the styling is good and all. Makes my skin itch. But nicely stranded hair here, nicely sculpted, looks fine. The eyes are filled with a lot of life, I gotta say. Still stoned, but still alive. And you got two peg holes to attach the ponytail and also the head, of course. We're gonna try real quick. Okay, we were able to pull off the head, but it was not a good feel, not to me. And you can put this guy on. Now, of course, the neck is really long. Also, that this is just this long peg. I don't have a good feeling about this. You can put this on. I just tried it. Not a fan of the tolerances and the materials. I'm a Storm Collectibles guy. I will see if I can get the old head on there, but yeah. Peg pull for the neck and for the ponytail. Okay, little D warning. It worked. Still not a fan. I'm sorry if the zoom is not quite functioning today. I don't know what's the matter. Anyway, this is clear. I hope it suffices to you. But he also comes with a few hands, 5 in total. We got these clingy-like hands. Like, you saw that? It was zooming, but why not anymore? And now it doesn't zoom any further. Oh, now it goes, okay. So we got the black glove here, sculpted all around with wrinkles and all that, and the black claw-like stuff on the upper side works quite well. And I'm sure you can change them out via this peg hole. But like I said, I'm not gonna do that. And this more accurate posing hand, it's nuanced nicely. Some little bit of a shading here on the fingernails and all. So that's also good and fair. And we got 2 human hands, which are nicely shaded here with skin, lighter skin on the parts where the skin is actually not tense, but on the nails and here. So that looks pretty nice. I'm a fan of that hand actually. That looks very, very good. And also that clingy hand without a glove and just a regular fist. Finally, we got these bits, and that's actually part of his stage. Like, we got these background pieces here. That is pretty cool. Like, you can put this up. That's actually fitting quite well, I just saw. So you can put this up. And then you can take these guys, and the best I found was to put these into each other like so, or you can also put it to the side. I think for this, the side works best. And then you got these peg holes, and you got these almost steel beam like thingies, and you put these in here and in here, and you put this to the front. And with the help of the hands, you can then put these on here, and with the tension of the actual figure, I suppose he's going to hold here. I suppose. So that's what it's pretty much. What's pretty much the idea here. So I think it's great. I think it's mandatory for Vega. So yeah, pretty dope. So put all the accessories back in the box. Time to talk about the figure, which is styled nicely. We got a lot of shading going on the actual body, which is great. I think that's actually very, very good. The tattoo is, I don't know, the tattoo is not pretty realistic, but I think it never was in the game either. So I would say it's fine. It looks like more body painting though. The hair is nicely shaded with a middle brown going into a lighter brown. Also here on the ponytail, that looks very nice. Ponytail too, same dark shading. Also makes more sense because when stuff is curled up like into a ponytail, it's always becoming darker, right? So that's good. Darker also here on the little, I don't know, binding thingy, kind of a gauntlet-like stuff. I don't know what that is. And on the end, oh, look at that. We can detach the actual claw. That's nice. So when he's in battle, cling, That's cool. That's very cool. I like that. Also, you need to be pretty mindful of the claws. Those are fiddly bits. I think die cast on this whole thing would have been better, but I don't work for them. Yeah, a lot of skin shading on the actual body here. That looks pretty nice. Everywhere, like in the muscles, we got the darker shading here, a little bit more tan. I think those joints are horrible. They rip apart the sculpt, and I thought Storm Collectibles had some weird gaping. But gold on the arm rings, gauntlet-like here, blue, yellow, a little bit paint bleed on here, not too good. And a little bit more. Like when you lift this up, here's a big gap. There's a very big gap. This covers it down, so I recommend you do that. And also white on his kind of knee socks, or is that still part of the pants? I don't know, I'm no Matador. Look nice, and the shoes too, even though with the toe tilt, which is deep. Also, which brings us to one thing, articulation of course, but I want to check real quick for the, okay, you can remove the mask for absolutely nothing. Why would you remove a mask when you got this down there? Put it back on real quick. Who am I kidding? Of course, because he has the other head and he wants to kind of maybe pose with it and doing it a little bit more, I don't know, suave kind of thing. You know, I don't know if I could pose Vega like these model-like. Posing is not really my style, but it would be something like that, right? You know, the hip a little bit out. So for articulation, this guy also comes packing. We got the head on a ball that gets a lot of up, good bit of down, in combination with the neck and the ball in the chest and abdomen area. You get a great crunch. The hair is also articulated on a ball here that can do, yeah, it can go all around too, and the ponytail itself too. So when you got him doing his little fly, like what did Andy call it? Like his falcon pose. You can have him going nicely, and the ponytail goes to all the motions. Actually to the side now. Yeah, it's a little bit hindered. It's a little bit hindered. You cannot put it to the side, but still you can do his arrow pose quite nicely. But back to articulation. We got closing down parts here in the shoulder. A ball pack that goes from the shoulder into the collarbone area. That's nice. Going all around, giving him a butterfly. Not to the rare extent, like rare extent. That's what I call like the rare extent. No, it was Storm Collectibles, but it's still fine. Double jointed elbow, closes down rather nicely, but breaks it apart like this, of course. Gets you a good range though. Actually better than on Storm Collectibles, also those guys are more bulky. Due to the attachment of the hands, you get a swivel and a little bit of lean here on the hands. That's all nice. Same on the other side. And we get an ab crunch to the back, an ab crunch to the front, and there's also an abdominal crunch below here. So you have essentially a full crunch, chest here, ab here. So that's very, very nice. Looks good, works well. You can adjust the hip area here, rotate this guy here for the actual scarf attachment. Okay, insane split, pretty clean here with those joints, that works nice. Front and side, even like really Vega-like, super deep. Absolutely great. And a double jointed knee with not the full range, but a lot of range. Also rotates on the knee and rotates on the cut here. Breaks the paint scheme apart, but it works. And we got a ball joint on the foot for an actual ankle pivot and tilt to every side that you would like. Front, rotate it, kick it in. works just fine. And a toe tilt. So you can have him actually like doing crazy poses. Like when we're here, we're gonna do some posing on this guy. I just did this much of a fluid transition. Let's just do it. So you can put him on the toe tilt here. It's gives me a little bit of a hard time actually now, but the posing on this guy is actually pretty good, but you need to work it, so that works. Let's just do, I know he doesn't do it, but let's do a Storm Collectibles comparison. Can he do a roundhouse kick on the toe tilt and hold it? To me, that's some kind of a quality test when it comes to fighting figures. Currently, the tolerances would suggest yes. The toe tilt is very small though. He really does hold it. So the quality is there and it does look very good. So that's cool. That's very cool. Let's try running. That's also, to me, important. Can he do an actual running pose? Which currently would suggest yes. Yeah, works nice too. So yeah, posing 2 for 2 or 3 for 3. We did the arrow pose. Let's say 3 for 3. So that's nice. But of course, as I'm stretching him out already, let's bring in the only comparisons really needed. Storm Collectibles Ken from Ultra Street Fighter 2. And yeah, they don't mix. They don't mix at all. Like this now, Ken looks like Zangief. That's crazy. So that doesn't work. Just so you know. I enjoy the Storm Collectibles stuff because I think those are more fitting to Street Fighter 2, and of course this is Street Fighter 5. But yeah, there's that. And just for the shits of it, and because I still got a lot of Transformers watchers, your average cardboard size, here we got Transformations Revolt, their IDW drag strip. So you got a good estimate of what's going on here, because I heard left and right that people that do love Transformers also have a love for video games and think about what to buy. So yeah, that's that. Final thoughts, and let's get out of here. So there you go, guys. SHF Vega. Is he good? Gotta do that more. I mean, 9.0 says it's good, but it's a little bit of a two-bladed sword, you know? Like the packaging, it's kind of, I believe it's still the same cardboard as on Storm Collectibles, but I don't know. There's a lot of, I can't quite put it. I don't like this packaging. I think I'm super biased by Storm. I'm sorry. It's nice, partially varnished, holds everything in place. So there's that. Appearance is good. I just don't like the style. I don't like the style, and I think with some actual soft goods and maybe also some vinyl skin coverings, I think this guy could have been better. So I'm looking forward to Storm. Accessories are excellent because I think the railing system, like the cage, that was the way to go. If you buy multiples, you can do a full cage, so that's pretty cool. Also, that you can put in the Tamashi Nations stand. I didn't show you, but the instructions show that you can put Tamashi Nations stands in there and have a connectability feature, so that's pretty good. The materials, I gave an 8 because I needed to check on that. The materials feel fine. I want to elaborate. The materials feel fine. The thing is, as I was a little bit fearful for it, during my Thanos stint, I was like, because of the head, because of the hands. So he doesn't really feel like he would break anywhere, but I heard breakage on those guys. So take that with a grain of salt. The paint applications are good. I just don't like how the tattoo is done. The shading on the other hand is good. This is why it's so high. The shading on the hair is nice, but there's paint bleed on the pants. So you again, a little bit of a double-bladed sword, and the rest pretty much comes at itself from itself, because the articulation is amazing. You can do a lot with them. You can cover the scarf down to have those nasty hip gaps covered up. And the playability is amazing, the engineering is good. I don't know if Storm Collectibles does it better, because they have their faults of their own, but it's still also good, especially also with the scarf. Like, you can rotate this little piece here to have the scarf flying, you have the hair flying, so that's really, really good. That is really good, I enjoy that. And the playability and the value for money is also very, very good. Like on the playability, a little less, because again with the materials, and I don't know how good and easy it is to actually switch their hands back and forth until something breaks. So there's that, and the price is amazing. I had to look that up because it was one big rate of everything I bought. I bought the Dairaga, I bought Cyrax, Ken, Ryu, this. It was a lot. So I had to look it up, but the price is excellent. So I highly recommend that. So with this done, I ain't got nothing else. Tuesday Voice of Chaos again. We do a little bit of a free-for-all. If you guys want to pop in, we're gonna share the link around. I'm gonna share the link around on my page so you won't miss it, also on the Instagram. So if you want to pop in from anywhere in the world, doesn't matter. We're gonna go live. If you don't have a problem with that, you are welcome. But at least make sure you have somewhat of an acceptable camera, because it's also not good for us when the microphone and the camera is not that well, So maybe stay safe with the ears. Just that's everything I'm telling you. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of that, Storm Collectibles, Transformers, soon, the Bandai Tamashi Nations Soul of Shogoken Dairaga, please give me a like, please subscribe, I would appreciate it. Head over to my Instagram for toy news, head over to our Patreon if you want to support us, and also to the Collector's Bay YouTube channel if you want to a little bit of support and leave a sub for our Voice of Chaos podcast. And if you like the style of my channel, you can also buy t-shirts from me now. Link to this Teespring down below. Alright guys, thanks for watching, appreciate it, have a great week, see you soon, bye.